Hi neighbors, it's your Lakewood City Council member at large, Sarah Keppel, here with a few updates for you about economic resources during COVID-19. So number one, you probably saw that the IRS has extended the tax filing and payment deadline now to July 15th. Initially it was just part of that, but now it's both filing and payment deadline has been extended to July 15th. The city of Lakewood has followed suit, so your city taxes aren't technically due until both filing and payment until July 15th, although both the city and the federal government urge you to go ahead and get those in as soon as you can so that they can get your refund back to you. Also note that the city of Lakewood, as they always do, continues to have payment plans available. You can check that out on the onelakewood.com/municipal income tax page of the website. In breaking news this afternoon, the Ohio legislature passed Ohio House Bill 197, which would do a lot of things related to COVID-19, but one of the things it does is also extend the Ohio tax deadline to meet that federally set date of July 15th. That still needs to be signed by the governor, but every indication is that he will sign it. Some other information. So at the city level, the city of Lakewood has set up a portal for business resources. Small business is big business here in Lakewood, and we want to support you. So that's at the onelakewood.com website /COVID-19 business resources. There you'll find information about the city's new small business rent relief grants. That is a small pool of money and there's already a lot of applicants. So if you want to apply for that, get that in as soon as you can. And then LakewoodAlive has set up a website with a lot of resources there. You'll see a list of loan opportunities for small business, as well as some other information. I'll tell you, I was in a task force meeting with someone from First Federal of Lakewood, and they're letting people know that they and most banks are really trying to be flexible and work with small businesses and individuals. So if you have a loan, if you're a small business and have a loan need, or an individual who needs some flexibility on your mortgage payments, do check with your banking institution. The federal government has, with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, set some parameters for potential mortgage deferrals and some programs like that. So check in with your banking institution and see, what you can work out if you've been economically impacted by COVID-19, which I think most of us probably have. Okay, and then at the state level, they've set up coronavirusohio.gov, and then on that page, which we've referred to for health resources, but there's an economic resources page off of that. You'll see sections there for individuals and families. There's some great resources about, obviously, unemployment, which has been expedited due to the crisis, but there's also some links to ohiomeansjobs.com for in-demand jobs during the pandemic, some food, cash, and medical assistance. And just a quick note there, if you are a Lakewood family with children who could use some food assistance, note that the Lakewood City Schools is offering to-go meals every day from 11 to noon. For any child under 18 can come and pick up a to-go meal from 11 to noon at Harding, Garfield, or Lakewood High School each day. And then when they pick up that meal, they can also pick up a breakfast for the next day. And then our senior meal program continues. I know a lot of folks have asked about volunteering for that, our senior meal delivery. If you would like to volunteer, I'll post that information also. Okay, so back to the state website. There's quite a few resources there in the businesses and nonprofits that just point out, again, there's a link to the Small Business Administration's Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program, the Liquor Buyback Program for bars and restaurants. There's some information with the changes to childcare in the governor's recent orders. So publicly funded daycares, extending the number of paid sick days for employees. Ohio Bureau of Workers' Compensation, deferment of insurance premium installment payments for March, April, and May until June 1st. Also a grace period for health insurance premiums. And there's some other information there too about ways that employees can learn new tech skills while they're home, and also pay benefits for reduced work hours. Okay, so that's it on all those resources. I just want to leave you with some thoughts about how great our small business community here in Lakewood has been, even as they're experiencing, their own hardships with this situation. I know a lot of us have seen amazing stories, and I'd encourage you to share those. You can comment below with things you've seen. We also had that great story about First Federal buying the corned beef sandwiches from TJ's and delivering to our seniors, which is amazing. I was at Nature's Oasis the other day and picked up this great little art piece by Beth, who works there. And all the proceeds from these wood etchings are going to employees who've been displaced by COVID-19. So as you're getting your takeout order from there, or ordering delivery, they offer that too. You can throw one of these art pieces in your cart and help support the staff there. I've seen a lot of restaurants. I think I saw the other day on the Real Lakewood page, someone posted about some food scarcity, and our friends at Around the Corner stepped up and offered to help them. And one of my favorite places to shop, Stem Soap, donated 2 large boxes packed with soap to the Northeast Ohio Coalition for the Homeless. So I'm sure these are just a few of the great stories about Lakewood businesses doing amazing things in our community. If you know of some good stories or just great businesses and great service, you can participate in LakewoodAlive's effort to give shout outs to these businesses during this difficult time by going onto that business's Facebook or Google business page and giving them a star review. So you might want to do that. And if you know of some good stories, I'd love to hear them, and I'm sure the community would. So please do comment below telling us about your amazing experience with a local business. So there's a lot of amazing things going on in our community. I've been impressed by all the people wanting to volunteer. This is a kind, caring community, and keep an eye out. There's some really great things coming up. Some community members have organized this great porch sing-along coming up. I'll post a link to that. And then Lakewood Alive is encouraging residents to help light up Lakewood in a little different way than we usually do, to kind of lift each other's spirits. So hang in there. We're all in this together while we're apart, and we will make it through. Stay healthy, Lakewood.